What's up, guys? It's been a pretty long time since I made a YouTube video, and I had so much crazy stuff going on, and I wasn't sure what I was doing, and I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in because all of a sudden, you know, I'm doing my rehab and I'm doing my my online coaching and the fat loss stuff, and then all of a sudden nothing for a little while, and then boom, gorilla bench and clear water and all that kind of stuff. So I want to just kind of like put out there like what's going on and what happened, and kind of go through that stuff a little bit. So basically what happened is I took a corporate job, right? I was at the Port St. Lucie Civic Center for 10 years, almost 10 years, and I was in fitness. I've been in fitness my whole adult life, right? Since I was 17 years old, 18 years old, I've been coaching and, you know, working in the industry in one way or another, right? Doing personal training, group fitness. I worked for GNCs, vitamin shops, supplements, just always health and fitness related, right? I love it. It's my passion. It's always been. I was at the Civic Center for a long time, and I got a huge base of knowledge there. I did tons of training and group fitness, started powerlifting, started coaching powerlifting, started running events, you know, became the fitness coordinator at the Civic Center. So I got to oversee, like, from the management point of view, and help them grow and develop, you know, the fitness division of the city. And what ended up happening there, without getting into too great a detail, was the city decided to move in a direction that I wasn't comfortable with, and they started making decisions that I didn't agree with. And at that point, I said I had one of two options. I could either kind of go along with it and, you know, do something I didn't really enjoy and be involved in an idea that I didn't really agree with anymore, and not what my vision was, or I can step out of there and out of my comfort zone and, you know, get another job and try to move on, right? I was only 30 at the time, so I was still young enough where I felt, you know, mobile. So I sold my house and I moved to Jacksonville. I took a job with Aldi, the food store company, because I felt like I had a really strong skill set in management. I was really good with people. The company was growing so fast, and it had a great business model, and it was high paced, and, you know, you had to really think on your feet, and it was physical. So no 2 days were the same. And I was like, all right, cool. I had a couple family members that were store managers for the company. They were making great money, great benefits. I was like, all right, cool. Let's try that. Let's try management. So I got there, and, you know, the company was great. A lot more hours than I had anticipated, and a lot more physical than I anticipated. So credit to them, because my 2 aunts that work there are just complete badasses. Like, I don't know how they do it, because it's, for me, it was even a lot, and the hours were long and crazy and all that stuff. But the downside of that was that my knee was getting deteriorated day by day. I was working 6-7 days a week, mostly 7 days a week, 60 hours minimum a week, and it was pounding on concrete floor and steel toe boots, and, you know, crouching and twisting and walking. We're walking like up to 10 miles a day, and, you know, you could be super strong in the gym and have a lot of muscle and strength, but the repetitiveness of the walking and the crouching and not being on great support and being on super hard floor, it started deteriorating my knee. So I was getting treatment for my knee because I felt it not doing so good. And I was playing ice hockey. I wasn't really able to train at that time just because my work schedule was so crazy. I was working overnights during the days, and then when I was off, I just wanted to sleep. So I literally just stopped working out. So hockey was my kind of saving grace. It was the one thing I was doing for myself, and I love it. I love playing hockey with every part of me. It's just, I've always done it. It makes me happy. So I was like, all right, if I can't train, I can't power lift, at least I can just still play hockey and enjoy like a men's league and have my fun that way. So I remember the last week that I worked for Aldi, it was a really crazy week. It was right before inventory, and we were doing resets in the store, which, if you work in retail, you know what a reset is. If not, it just means it's a lot of work. And I was just tired and run down, and my legs were killing me. My knee was killing me. And in the middle of my game, literally nothing happened. I was standing, I got bumped into, and no impact, anything. Somebody literally bumped into me. I changed the way I was carrying myself. I shifted my weight from my right leg to my left leg, and when I did it, pop, my ACL was gone again for the 3rd time. So, you know, kind of went through that. Had to, you know, get with the surgeon, go through the surgery, go through all the rehab, doing the physical therapy, doing everything I could, trying to get back and, you know, get back to work. And the surgery went well. This is my 4th knee surgery on this knee, 3 ACL tears, and 1 meniscus repair in between all that. And as we're getting 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks post-op, I realized that my knee wasn't the same, right? And it's not to say that it's not going to be better, 6 months from now, a year from now, 18 months from now, it may be. And it is improving day by day, but I had to get back to work at some point. I was out of work this whole time. So I was out of work from May 6th on. So by the time I had my surgery and I'm 10 weeks out of surgery, it was already the end of September, beginning of October, already a long time to be out of work. And I'm not ready to go back. I could not physically, do that job anymore at this time. So I was like, all right, well, I've always been in fitness. I love fitness. I'm good at it, I think anyway. Let's try to open a gym. And I call, Rich Fika. And so if you don't know Rich, Rich is the Florida State Chair of the USPA. He runs all the powerlifting meets in Florida for the USPA. He's owned Gorilla Bench Training Center for the last however many years. And he's a brilliant businessman, and he's just a dear friend of mine. And he's been for about 10 years now. And so I called him and I said, hey, Rich, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I want to do. What do you think? Just kind of picking his brain, because he's already opened the gym. He's opened, the gym's moved. He's grown the gym. He's grown his insurance agency. He has a great business mindset. So as I'm picking his brain, he's telling me about what he's doing with Gorilla Bench, because that was already full steam ahead for the expansion for it. And I kind of tell him, like, hey, maybe this, not that for his gym, just because all my background's in running a gym. And he's like, hey, maybe this, not that, as far as the business side of it, what to look for, what kind of money, and how to go about getting loans and things like that for my own gym. And so we're just kind of chatting on the phone one day, and one thing led to another, and we had a real similar idea. And the real similar idea that we had was, we want to bring strength to the masses, right? We want to go ahead and really, really educate people on our belief. And our belief is that no matter what your question is, right? Whether you're overweight, whether you have body fat to lose, whether you're trying to gain muscle, whether you're trying to just get stronger for everyday life, or you want to be, a world-class strength athlete, strengthening the muscles in the body, the ligaments and tendons, and moving better and improving your biomechanics is the answer to pretty much anything that you have when it comes to your health, right? That is our belief. There's a lot of fitness theories out there and concepts out there, and a lot of programs that, take away a lot of food and they make you move a lot, right? They'll do a lot of cardio, a lot of bouncing around, a lot of jumping, and they whittle people down. But the second that they stop doing that program, or they stop sticking to that restrictive diet, the weight comes back on, or their health starts to decline, or the results that they saw, they're very, they come quick and then they're lost quick. And when you build a good strength program and you build a strong body, the body starts to auto-regulate and take care of itself. So like, if I stop training for a week or two, nothing really bad happens, right? My metabolism stays up because the muscle that I have keeps that going. And that's the same thing for men or women. That's the same thing for people who have a lot of body fat to lose, or just a little bit. The more muscle you build, the more calories you will burn just being alive. And the more calories you burn means the more calories you can eat without gaining weight. It's awesome, right? So instead of trying to strip people down, we're trying to build people up. We're trying to build strong bodies, strong minds, and strong communities. And that's what we're doing over at Gorilla Bench. So because we had the same idea, him and Jen Rotzinger, who's his partner, made me an offer to come over and be the managing partner for that gym. And it's so funny how God works, because when I tore my ACL, I was really in a rough spot. I was really sad to have another knee surgery. I was sad to be out of work. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew I wasn't really happy in the job I was in, but I made the mistake of trying to chase the money and not do what I love. And I had to learn that lesson. And luckily, this opportunity was presented to me, and I jumped at it and clung to it with everything that I had, because it felt right in my gut, right? It felt right that this is where I needed to be, and these were the perfect people, Jen and Rich, to be working with on this endeavor. Jen is the strongest 114-pound woman in the world, ever. right? All-time world record. So from a training and programming and mindset standpoint, she is literally and figuratively one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. So being able to just be near her is making me a stronger person, which is phenomenal. Rich, like I already said, is just a brilliant businessman and a dear friend and such a genuine person. To have the opportunity to work with him in the past on powerlifting meets, and now moving forward being involved directly with the business and having my own stake in it, it really is a dream come true for me. So I wanted to publicly thank them for the opportunity and just tell them how much I'm looking forward to it. So part of the Gorilla Bench ideology now is that we're not just about strength sports, right? Not just strongman, not just bodybuilding, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, or weightlifting, as I was corrected. It's weightlifting, not Olympic lifting. We wanted to figure out a way to take the group fitness concept and reach multiple people, tons of people at all different fitness levels. My background is in group fitness, and I taught well over 5,000 classes at the Civic Center over my time there. But I always felt kind of handcuffed by them because they always erred on the side of caution, right? They wanted the lowest risk possible for anything, which really meant, I could only do a couple things here or there as far as the training. And that sounds probably kind of weird, but what does it mean? What it means was I had to keep the classes low intensity, right? I had to keep the movements very simple, very easy. And anytime I started to kind of creep out of that zone, it was a human resource nightmare, right? So it kind of killed the creativity in me, and it kind of killed my passion for wanting to implement new things and push the envelope and really get phenomenal programs in progress. So with coming over to Gorilla Bench, I had the opportunity to create Impulse Fitness. And Impulse Fitness is the group training program that we have, and it's going to have 4 different types of classes, all with the same theme. The theme is going to be that we are going to strengthen your body and we are going to get you to move better, right? So in those, and the classes will vary, it'll be different. We'll have a boot camp style class, we'll have a body weight style class, we will have a strict strength training class where it's just lifting weights, and then we'll have one class that is going to be like geared just towards legs and core and strengthening that, because that's when the legs feed the wolf, right? So when the legs are worked hard and muscular and strong, the rest of the body tends to be strong. So that's really the 4 class styles that we're going to have here, and I'm really excited to launch it. We're going to be using all kinds of top of the line fitness equipment. We went to Valor Fitness, they took great care of us. We have kettlebells, we have sandbags, we have battle ropes, suspension systems, which are more commonly called TRXs, but it's their version of it. We have dumbbells, we have the Prowler, we have the tank, we have the sleds. We have all kinds of stuff to make you just a very, very strong, functional person. So these classes are going to be great from everyone, from an elite athlete who's looking to just add more movements to their arsenal of already of the movements that they're already proficient in, right? We're just going to add different movements and different concepts. The more you move and the wider you build your base of strength, the stronger you're going to get in your specific sport, right? So it's great for them, make you more mobile, make you strong in awkward positions so you're strong in the positions you're already used to. But it's also great for people who are just getting started in fitness and have weight to lose and are trying to just reclaim their health and their fitness. So we're going to be posting up a class schedule soon. All in November, we're going to be offering these classes for absolutely free. I want you to come to the gym, I want you to get into the gym, and I want you to get moving. And I really just wanted to, just take the second and thank everybody, who made this happen. Thank you to my girlfriend for supporting the move from Jacksonville to Clearwater, because I couldn't have done it without her and wouldn't have done it without her. So I'm really excited. I feel tremendously blessed, and I'm so happy to be here and be a part of it. And I'm so happy to be back, touching people's lives and helping improve health and fitness. So message me, email us, text us, DM us, let us get you over there. Let you come see the center and come in for a free workout, and let's get back on track here. So thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys soon.